movements build one on the other. And what we're doing today is adding to those movements, adding to that determination to get out there and to speak, to say what needs to be said. In the 1980s, I was visiting here on campus and the new College of Agriculture had just opened. I went in and there were brochures. And in the brochure it mentioned that Monsanto had contributed $11 million to the construction of the new agricultural college. That was in the 1980s. That $11 million is worth a lot more today. In addition to that, they've continued to provide funding for research, and part of their research is done there. And I always like to point out to people too that we do help them in as much as there has been, I don't know that it's ended, there has been matched funding from the government for the research into GMOs. So we're paying 50% of at least of the research costs for the GMOs. Over the years, we have participated in government consultation processes. We have sent our letters of concern to our elected officials, gone to talk with them in their offices, telephoned them, we've signed petitions. The result? Well, as you know, the corporations are huge, they have dollars to burn, they buy the politicians, and they buy many of the scientists. There are no laws in the province of Saskatchewan against corporate donations to political parties. And as you see from the example of the Global Institute for Food Security, and before that the Canadian Centre for Nuclear Innovation at the U of S, the corporations are taking over the university with help from us. It's our tax dollars that the government is contributing on an earmarked basis, which, as I'm going to repeat, that's not right. They should not be allowed to do that. But as long as they get away with it, as long as we don't raise a fuss, they will continue and it'll become more up.
It's just our society.
Thank you, and yeah, I think we're going to do it, guys. Don't dismiss Occupy or the demonstrations in Quebec. I mean, there are 100,000, more than 100,000 people out in last summer. Don't ignore that. Don't dismiss Idle No More.
Hell no, Monsanto!
Hell no, Monsanto!
We don't want your GMO!
We don't want your